Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm sure you figured out what this is. This is going to be my unboxing of my Hobonichi 2021 order. This is my very first time ordering from Hobonichi. I wasn't even sure if I was going to order anything from them this year at all. What happened was I saw a lot of unboxing videos. I went to check out the Hobonichi website and I saw something that I really liked. It was only going to be on sale starting in October, and I was on a no-buy in September, so it worked out. But still, I took my time on it, and I tried to think throughout the first half of October whether I really wanted to get this. You can see that I did. Here's everything out in the open. Let me first start off with the thing that prompted me to get this in the first place. This is the A6 cover. It's their Astro Boy schematics cover. This is part of their Japan manga classics. In Astro Boy, the Japan manga classics is a collaborative series between the Hobonichi Techo and some of the most beloved manga series in Japan that have been around for generations. I also got the matching pencil board that goes with it. This is nice. I like how the back and the front look together. Whereas if you fold it, well, some of the front shows up. It is made out of this plasticky material. You can see that it's quite shiny. Something like patent type finish. And then inside it's got this beautiful kind of sky blue interior with yellow bookmarks and yellow pen loops. And then when you put these two pen loops together and you see there are these characters on the side, it's meant to be spelling out Astro Boy in Japanese. Then there's this cute sticker here, which I could probably use somewhere. I also do remember watching Astro Boy occasionally when I was a kid. I also watched Sesame Street. I also watched Doraemon. None of those covers really appealed to me like this one did. And it's strange because out of those three that I mentioned, I have more of a connection to the Doraemon character than I do to this Astro Boy. This just really happened to catch my eye and I really wanted to get it. And so since I was going to get this from the Hobonichi website, I decided to get a couple more things. These are the two A6 cover-on covers that work with the A6 size covers. This one is clear, and this one is the new one for 2021, which is by Sean Tan, and it's their Eric cover. You really can't see it under all of this stuff. Here's a better look of it. I got this because I knew I wanted to protect this somehow. Although now that I have it, now that I know that it's plastic, I don't think it would kind of stain as easily. But I'm going to try to put this cover inside the cover-on cover. Here's how it looks. There's a zipper pouch here in the back so that you can access the back pocket here. Oh, and there's some, I don't know if you can see that. There's kind of some handwritten characters here. I wish I could read what it says in Japanese, but I can't. And here's how the inside looks with the cover-on cover. And then the pencil board can go inside. Now you'll notice that I didn't get any kind of A6 size notebook because I'm not going to be putting a Hobonichi in it. I'm going to be using it for something else. I'll probably leave that till later in the video and I'll get to the rest of this first. This, by the way, does not have a cover to go with it. guess I only got this because I like the character, and I thought maybe at one point in the future I will get another cover to use with it. I really like this character Eric. He looks really cute. You can see him in a coffee cup, looking at a map, eating pizza. And this is by the artist Sean Tan. When I was looking into Hobonichi, I decided to borrow one of Sean Tan's books, and I borrowed The Arrival, which is a graphic novel. And I didn't know that Erica wasn't inside that novel, but it is a very good book, even though there are no words whatsoever. Next up, we have the only planner that I got in this haul, and this is the Hobonichi Techo Cousin, and this is the Avec version. It's in the A5 size, and there are two books here. One is for January to June of 2021, and one is from July to December. I think that there are better videos out there which can go into more detail about all of the features of this planner. And so I can put a link to a couple of those that I have watched. From what I can tell, this is a very full-featured planner. They have a lot of different calendar views, like they have a monthly view, they have a weekly view, they have a year-at-a-glance type view, and they have dailies. There's a lot of space for you to plan or to journal. For me, I do not need all of this stuff to plan. I do use a bullet journal, and although I know that I can use a bullet journal in here as well, I would prefer a blank notebook because I really don't need all of the structure that the Hobonichi Techo provides. So I will be using this hopefully as a creative journal of sorts. The reason why I decided to get it as a creative journal instead of, say, a blank notebook is I want to be able to challenge myself to do something creative in this journal every single day. And for that reason, I perhaps might need the structure. If I had set up a creative journal in a blank notebook, then I think it would be really easy for me to stop using it and abandon it. Whereas if I had the structure forced on me with a planner, then I would be more likely to want to use it and enjoy using it. I also like the Tomoe River paper that this comes in, although it's very thin. I love using fountain pens on this paper, and it also works very well with watercolor, which I can use in my journaling. We'll see how it goes. It is rather pricey to be used as a creative journal, which is why I got the Avec version. I figured that if it doesn't work out in the first half of the year, then I can always sell the second book. The next two items are the bigger A5 size cover on covers, both the clear one and the Eric Sean Tan one. I do have a fabric A5 cover from another maker, and it didn't come with a cover on cover. I decided to get the Hobonichi one in the hopes that it would work with that one. Same with the Eric cover on cover. I'm hoping in the future I will get something that I like, that I will want to use it with. Next, we have two of the Hobonichi stencils. I got the basic stencil and the schedule stencil. The reason why I got these is that I know that the stencils are meant to work with the small grid of the Hobonichi planners, and I wanted to try those. These are a lot smaller than I expected, and they're also a little bit more flexible than I expected. But the size is nice enough that I would be able to fit it in both the A6 and the A5 planners if I needed to use them. Next up, I have two of the Rivet Lachios. One is the medium size and one is the large size. I apologize if I pronounce Lachio wrong. These are some elastics that are wrapped around this faux leather circle. It's used to hold notebooks or covers closed. I have other covers that I wanted to try using these with to keep closed. I didn't know how to use this, and I was scared of stretching the elastic, so I was just playing around and trying to figure out how it worked. And eventually I got there. Next, I got the Pentel Pullman pen in the blue ink. This is a plastic nibbed fountain pen. I was really curious to see how it would write and whether it would work, something along the lines of my Sakura Pigma Micron pen in the PN, which is also a plastic nib. When I was researching this pen online, I saw that you could take this pen, open up the bottom, and put in your own ink, which makes this one-time use pen into a refillable pen. It's going to take me a while to use up all the ink before I can try that out, but I'm pretty excited. I like the idea of having a refillable pen, and I also want it to be a replacement for my Sakura Pigma Micron pen in the PN size. The last two things in here are the freebies. Because I got the Hobonichi Cousin Planner, I got these two pens. The first one here is the Pentel Sign pen. It's a brush pen. It's called a Fude pen. It also came with this small packet of paper called small handsheet paper, which I didn't open. The next pen is a ballpoint pen, and it's a multi-ballpoint pen. There are 3 different colors in black, blue, and red. This is a rebranded version of the Uniball Jetstream, and it uses the Uniball Jetstream ink. The pen itself is in a navy blue body. I have used this pen before in the black ink, and I really like how it writes and how smooth it is. So now I have a multi-pen with 3 different colors. And that concludes my Hobonichi 2021 unboxing. I feel like I got a very strange mix of products, and there are 2 cover-on-covers here that I have absolutely no use for right now. I am excited to use these in 2021. Except for those 2 cover-on-covers and the Hobonichi Cousin planners, I can put everything else to use right now. Thank you very much for watching this, and I'll see you soon. Bye.